Basically, the idea is to study not only the past, but also the recent past, or even the present, which is the modernization era. Because in Vietnam, when we talk about heritage, people tend to think about pagoda, about ruins, about things belong to the past. But the recent past doesn't have that advantage. So that's also something that I want to advocate for. That's why we named the exhibition, or our research on the factories, is retrace the dream of recent past. Because recent past for us is a kind of a missing era in the Vietnamese history. Sometimes it could be a taboo because it's linked to kind of a lot of political, ideological conflict in the past. So people tend to avoid it. So that's why I think the concept of behavior archaeology is an argument for me to defend the concept of why we need to research or to create an exhibition about the industrial heritage. To have a proper study about factory is not easy. So during 2 years of research, we have done case study. That's like 10 factories of interest that we show it here. But also we have like the mapping work. So if you go to Hanoi Ad Hoc website, you want to see like we have like 7 interactive map based on different themes. We actually want to learn from the past, but we don't want to just to remember the year and the events or the numbers. But we really want to focus on talking about the impact of the historical event or material culture on shaping the history of Vietnam. In order to facilitate the research, we actually have to divide it in different elements or kind of composition. So the city is a composition of factories, of housing, of water, of green area, of public space, of religious monuments, of infrastructure, right? So every 2 years we focus on one element, like one urban element. We have actually finished the 2 first year on studying the factory. So this is the outcome of what we have done. We study the industry, like the whole general industrial landscape of Hanoi, and see how it has the impact and shape the modernization, and how it linked with different historical events of the city. So in Hanoi Ad Hoc we have 3 acts of research. The structure actually has 3 acts: archive, theorize, and provoke. So in archive we try to collect all of the information which is available on on internet, or on the archive, or in the library, or even kind of from people. And also we kind of collect data basing on excursion, going to the site, visit there, taking picture, remodel it using drone point cloud model to actually keep them, preserve them digitally. With the grid, you don't have hierarchy. Every corner, every place is the same, right? That's also why we had to put this green line to make sure that people follow. Basically, if you just put everything on the grid, there's no hierarchy. You don't know where to start from. But the good thing is, like, that means the place for rich people or the place for poor people is the same. Place for man or woman or LGBTQ, exactly the same. There's no difference. So that means it guarantees the equality of space, because city belong to everyone, right? Other parts is artistic intervention. So there's a series of objects created by VAC, who is a sculptor, and she worked with found object, which is the object that we found literally here in this place. My aim is not to make a beautiful thing. I hate beautiful stuff, because many people, artists, can make beautiful things better than me. What I want to make is a things that which is playful. Very playful. That you can interact, you can move it, and you can play with it. Yeah, right. But it's built to be break, to be destroyed actually. Right next, like there's no separation between residential and productive area, right? Which is a kind of interesting. I don't know, like about the impact of the factory on people life there. I don't know about that, but like just from the top down, it looks interesting, and I want people to help me to investigate that, to maybe somehow to think how we can work together, how we can find a model of, because now living and working in one place is kind of a trend, right? Post-COVID, we don't need to build office anymore, right? And here we already have it, Of course, it's not the same person who live here and work here, but if we think about the future of living and working, we already have a kind of an urban fabric that allows you to do that, right? This installation, physical installation, will be here permanently. The content could be changed, but the body is still here.